Now this, these wheels are deep. That's an 88mm wheel. That's a deep dish wheel, deep profile wheel. And what do you hear about it? Oh yeah, they're aerodynamic and everything, but watch out in a crosswind. Now, I don't know about you. I don't know how much time you spend on bicycle forums online. I see the crazy shit there. And one of the things that I see all the time is about like deep section wheels. Oh yeah, they're aerodynamic and everything, but watch out in a crosswind. What? How much experience do the people riding that have with riding deep section wheels? I'm curious about that. So what's Jack do? Jack gets them big old deep section rims and he rides them like in the springtime in New England where it's all kind of crazy windy and everything, right? And now Jack knows that it's not a problem. And so I can benefit from these crazy, insane aerodynamic wheels because I pushed the envelope. I wasn't afraid of what might happen. I wasn't afraid, given all the kind of general consensus that these wheels are scary. And all I had to do was try it out. I had to plunge into the deep end. And now I benefit from it. Now I know that I have the confidence and the skill and the ability to do that. Because the reality is, you don't need that much skill and ability. You just need that innate sense of riding a bike. Wind blows the wheel, you pull it back the other way and continue booking down the road, having the time of your life. Years and years of riding deep section wheels. I think there was like one time that I was like a little shook because of a big old blast of crosswind. I was barreling down this insane descent on a group ride. And you know, it's that thing where you kind of like, you're coming down, it's gonna transition into the flat. Well, in that transition, right before I go to the flat, big puff of wind and blew my wheel a little bit. And I'm going about, 40 miles an hour. So what did I do? I reacted to it. I just held the bike steady and blew through it. And then I get to the top of the hill and I wait for my riding buddies. Right? Because I'm on these aero wheels descending like a bat out of hell. Now, you're going out there and it's springtime, right? So the wind's kind of blustery. You get a lot of wind in the spring. That's just the transition of the seasons, right? It's low pressure areas, high pressure areas. You get some wind and you're riding along and you feel the wind's effect on the wheel. Now, for me, it's not like it's gonna blow me over. It's a lot more subtle. What happens is the wheel has two sides to it, right? It's got the kind of the front side and the back side. So when air is pressing on it from the side across wind, it's pressing on that front and back. It's not turning the wheel one way or the other, it's just kind of holding the wheel there. And so it stiffens up the front end a little bit. It just feels like the bars aren't going to turn as easily because the wind's pushing against it and resisting the rotary motion of your bars. So when you're reading these forums and you're like, oh my God, if I ride this bike in a crosswind, I'll get like, I don't know, blown into a tornado like Dorothy or something. Ask yourself, how much experience does this poster have riding those types of wheels? Because if I think you looked at it, probably wouldn't be that much. They probably picked up the expert opinions of other people that were just parroting the expert opinions of, I'm not even sure who, but probably not someone that has a lot of experience riding wheels like this. Because I do, and I can tell you, it's not a problem. It's like riding a bike.